Several Indian media outlets have reported how the government of India is contemplating launching a news channel with a global presence. In a democratic sense, it is true that India has the right to speak on the global stage, and just like several Western democracies, India also has the right to share its side of story, and nobody can deny that. But then, is everything alright the way foreigners or Indians are looking at this development? Now, before I talk about how people in Europe are reacting to this development, there is something I want to share. There is nothing wrong if India wants its own version of BBC or CNN, or in other words, a news channel with a wide global presence and penetration. But please, can India also make sure that it doesn't follow the BBC model and the BBC style of working blindly? After all, when you start something new, why set yourself low standards? Even in their own country, the BBC is not considered to be reliable by many. For example, in a 2019 survey in the UK, it was revealed that only 44% of Britons trusted BBC journalists to tell the truth. How disappointing is that? But why is this happening? Of course, it is the BBC who seems to be responsible for that. For example, in 2011, in an extremely embarrassing situation, the BBC had to apologize for faked footage of child labor in its show Primer on the Rack, which was broadcast in June 2008. The show included a scene from Bangalore. Can you believe that? Faked footage of child labor on the BBC. How terrible does that sound? Anyway, another question is, why does India need a global news channel? Well, according to Jonathan McClory of Soft Power 30 report, global media is rarely helpful when it comes to presentation of India, and there is a need for India to tell its side of the story more effectively. This also explains why India's global image seems to be worse than what India actually is, and on the other hand, the respective images of many Western nations appear better than what they are in reality. It is worth noting that the Soft Power 30 report mentions that the British media house, the BBC, is a valuable soft power asset for the UK. In my previous episode in relation to countries' soft power, I had analyzed how, due to negative publicity, India loses opportunities in trade and tourism and in many other areas too, resulting in the weakening of its other soft power components and sub-indices. In addition, the way India and Indians are perceived globally is directly related to their own safety overseas. As far as foreigners' reactions regarding India's own global news channel is concerned, so far, most of the foreign mainstream media outlets seem to have avoided talking about it, but a Pakistan-centric defense forum, which is known for its bitter and sometimes distasteful discussions, has some Pakistanis who feel that this news channel will become India's propaganda instrument. There is no denying that state-run media outlets can easily be perceived as biased, but if India truly follows its dharmic philosophy of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, it is possible that a global Indian news channel can win hearts across the world. Yes, it remains to be seen if this reported plan to launch a global news channel will materialize in the end, and if it does happen, we will want to see whether it becomes a source of unbiased journalism or becomes a political instrument of the ruling governments of India. In my country, Poland, when I asked several people if they would be comfortable switching to or working for an international channel that is owned and run by the government of India, they seemed a bit puzzled. But most were positive about it, as long as the quality and journalistic ethics were maintained. I want to take this opportunity to tell you about our own global channel, IID International, which was launched many months ago, but due to our limited financial capacity, we found it difficult to run. But if you are generous in your support, together we can take that project forward. So please subscribe to that channel and consider contributing to our work financially. See you again.